Claflin University Panthers. A 6-foot senior guard from Salisbury, North Carolina, wearing number 5, Jalen Williams. A 6'1" senior guard from Snellville, Georgia, number 0, Bryson Dennis. A 6'5" junior guard from Canton, Mississippi, number 3, Demarius Walsh. And a 6'6" junior forward from Augusta, Georgia, number 15, John Whitehead III. And a 6'8" senior forward from Boytown, Mississippi, Timothy McElroy. The head coach of the University Claflin Panthers is Brian Dunlap, and the assistant coach, Edward Newton. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup of your USC Aiken Pacers. He's a 6'2" guard. He's a sophomore. He hails from the city of brotherly love. Meet number 0, Jamel Rideout. A 6'3" senior guard from Toledo, Ohio, wearing number 2, Terry Horn. A 6'2" junior guard from Athens, Georgia, wearing number 3, Tyler Johnson. A 6'5" junior guard from Raleigh, North Carolina, wearing number 12, Jalen McCoy. And a 6'9" senior forward from Conyers, Georgia, wearing number 21, Devin Evans. The head coach of the Pacers is Mark Vanderslice. The assistant coaches, TJ Knight and Ngoy Gaddy.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of South Carolina Aiken for today's men's basketball matchup between the USC Aiken Pacers and the Claflin Panthers. I'm Jordan Phillips, joined by DQ Joseph, calling today's action. Pacers 5-1 on the season, looking for their 4th consecutive win. Meanwhile, the Panthers coming off their first loss of the season to Augusta. Panthers take the opening tip. It drives inside, off the mark there, rebounded by the Pacers. That's going to be Jalen McCoy on the rebound. McCoy bringing it up the floor. He's joined by Jamil Rideout, Tyler Johnson, Terry Horn, and Devin Evans in the starting lineup for the Pacers. Evans at the top of the key, the 3, off the mark. Rebounded by McCoy, goes up strong to bring it back down. McCoy stays inside, turns, fires, off the mark. Rebounded by the Panthers. That's Demarius Wash. To the corner, the 3. Off the mark. That shot from John Whitehead III, the Augusta native. 2-1 on the season are the Panthers. Johnson with the ball. Evans to Rideout. Rideout for 3. Hand in his face. Doesn't matter. He knocks it down.
Good shot there by Rideout. Good close out by the defense, but he was able to get it over him for a nice 3-point basket to start the game off.
Gets the scoring started. The Pacers on defense. Devin Evans, big defensive presence there inside. Knocked the ball away, and the Pacers take it away off the block from Jalen McCoy. Terry Horn now pushing in transition. He fires the shot off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Horn fires a short jumper off the mark again. Terry Horn with the rebound. Or excuse me, that was Tyler Johnson with the rebound. He threw it out off of Panthers, so it'll remain Pacer ball.
Yeah, good effort right there on that last possession, too. Jalen McCoy, he had a good defensive possession. Nice block there. Stayed down, didn't jump. And, they were off to the races.
Pacers have been started by slow offensive starts from Terry Horn this season. No look to get that corrected today. He's been doing everything else right, just hasn't quite been getting the scoring in as Jamil Rideout knocks down a corner 3. 6 points for the Pacers, 6 points for Jamil Rideout.
Oh, yeah, he's shooting 50% on the year. Every time he's open, even when it's contested, he usually gets the shot up and makes the bucket.
Jamil Rideout knocks that pass away, but recovering, driving inside to the corner of the 3 ball. Off the mark again. That was That was Wash on that three-pointer, no good. Terry Horn pushing in transition. Horn slows down. Right out thought about another one. He drives instead to Devin Evans. Evans driving to the corner for Horn. Horn fires a three, and he drains it. So a quick 9-0 burst from the Pacers here to get ahead 9-0, 3 3-pointers. That takes us to our first media timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. 9-0 lead for the Pacers. A quick burst. Tyler Johnson takes the ball away on the steal, and the rim scraper for the flush. Out of the timeout, the Pacers remain aggressive. Their lead grows to double digits. Jamil Rideout knocked the ball loose. That was Jalen Williams with it. Williams hands off to Whitehead. Whitehead loses the ball. Tough defense from McCoy. And moves it out to Wash. Wash drives. The big screen and an offensive foul.
A well-played defensive possession there by the Pacers. They're doing a good job with communication, switching on these ball screens, getting around everything. They got a foul just now, going their way.
Doing a good job knocking the ball loose multiple times on that possession, leading to the offensive foul drawn by Tyler Johnson, putting his body on the line against that screen. Rideout bringing it up for the Pacers now. Rideout to McCoy. McCoy feeds to Evans. Evans looking for a partner. Evans feeds it inside to Tyler Johnson. What a pass from Devin Evans. 13-0 lead for the Pacers here with just over 3 minutes expired in this half. The drive, and Devin Evans a little greedy on that one, got a little aggressive on defense. He'll be called for the foul. Heading to the line will be number 23, Dijon Stewart. Stewart knocks down the first, gets the Panthers on the board, 13-1 now. And Chedlet Delva checks in for Evans. Delva been a monster on the glass for the Pacers this season.
Yeah, Stewart shooting 87% from the free throw line here.
And a 2-for-2 trip for him. So his percentage will climb just a little higher. As the Pacers pushing the pace there. Oh, blocked off the glass. Terry Horn had a wide open look, but got pinned to the boards on that one.
Yeah, he slowed down a little bit on that one with the left hand. Defender came up with the chase down, timed it perfectly.
Delva averaging 6.8 rebounds a game this season, so his services. That one's going to be blocked. Looks like it got tipped out of the hands of Horn, so it'll be Panther ball, and they've got time to set things up here. Trapped in the corner by Rideout, fed inside. Delva on the defense. Turn the fire, off the mark. Rebounded by Whitehead. Whitehead off the mark again, tipped, rebounded. Whitehead. Excuse me, that was on the rebound. That was Timothy McElroy. And Devin Evans checks back in immediately. So the pace is going big here. Terry Horn, Tyler Johnson, Jamil Rideout, joined by Devin Evans and Chedlet Delva. The press defense now from the Panthers. We've seen teams employ this in the past. And Rideout crosses half court. Rideout gets it to Johnson. Johnson loses his man, fires a three off the mark. The rebound made by Wash. Wash pushes it ahead to Stewart. Stewart, nice move there to lose Johnson. Drives off the mark, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson pushing it now. Pacers are willing to run today. Feeds to Evans. Evans tipped it up off the mark, but he'll take a foul, and he'll head to the line.
A good defensive possession by Tyler Johnson just a moment ago. The defender got past him, but he was able to recover well, defend the shot, and get the rebound.
And that takes us to another full media timeout. We will take a break and come back with free throws. 13-2 your score. Pacers on top. Welcome back, everyone. 13-2 your score. Pacers on top. Today's action presented by Aiken Flooring. For all your flooring needs, remember to call Aiken Flooring. You can stand on us. As Devin Evans knocks down the first of his 2 free throws. 14-2 now. And off the mark on the second, Terry Horn dived in for the rebound, but it got knocked loose and recovered by the Panthers. Michael Schuler handling the point guard duties. Rajon Blackwell in for the Pacers. The pass to Gregory Crawford. Crawford drives in and the finish for the big man. Demetrius Dixon on the floor now. Schuler, tight defense across the line. Dixon drives. Dixon, tight defense here by Schuler. That's knocked loose, but Blackwell maintains possession. Blackwell, a 3, and he drains it. Pacers automatic from three-point range right now.
They definitely are. Tight defense on them right there. Good defense, better offense.
Schuler works it inside. That's McElroy with it. McElroy turns. He finds Howard or Crawford. Crawford loses the ball. Diving for it is Dixon. No good. Schuler for 3. Rims out. Rebounded by Horn. Horn attacking the boards right now. He moves it ahead to Blackwell. Blackwell drives. Kicks back to Terry Horn. Horn driving now. Horn goes up. Finishing off the glass. A nice finger roll for Terry Horn. 5 points for Horn here in the first half. Stewart with it. Stewart moves it across. He finds McElroy. McElroy back to Stewart. Stewart for 3. And a nice flush for Stewart.
Stewart, one of the leading three-point shooters on their team, and leading in three-point percentage as well with 48.
Ajon Stewart is a fan of the three-point line. Horn with a beautiful feed inside and a foul as Rajon Blackwell goes down hard. So more free throws coming up for the Pacers now.
What I've noticed so far is Claflin, they're doing a good job of playing on-ball defense and denying the pass, so the Pacers have a lot of opportunities to backdoor cut, and they've done that quite a bit here. Got 6 points off of it so far.
Yeah, the backdoor cut is being friendly to the Pacers so far. They'll look to add to that total with these free throws here. Blackwell knocks down the first.
Substituting for the Panthers is the tandem of number 3,
As Demarius Wash and
and number 12.
Camden Easley hit the floor for the Panthers. Dwight Kennedy Jr. will check in for the Pacers. He'll come on in relief of Terry Horn.
Coming on the court for the Pacers is number 10, Dwight Kennedy.
And Blackwell knocks it in off the front of the iron. So a 2-2 trip to the free throw line for Rajon Blackwell. On the three-point line, working it inside are the Panthers. Demarius Wash feeds it inside. The turn, the fire, off the mark. And it'll be out off of a Pacer. Trying to go for the rebound was Rajon Blackwell, couldn't quite corral it. Pass inside to Michael Schuler. Schuler to Easley. Schuler loses the ball but maintains possession. He's guarded by Demetrius Dixon. Schuler, a long two. Pull up, no good. Rebounded by Shedlet Delva. Now Blackwell will move it up for the Pacers. Blackwell under the basket, loses the handle, but Kennedy is there to maintain possession. To Dixon now. Dixon, guarded by Schuler. Moves around him. Nice move there by Dixon. Feeds to Evans. Evans puts it on the floor. Back to Dixon. Kennedy. Kennedy for three. Rims out. That one fell in and fell back out for Dwight Kennedy Jr. and a blocking foul called against Kennedy.
Foul is on the Pacers number 10, Dwight Kennedy. That's his first. It's the team's second. Substituting in for the Pacers number 12, Jalen McCoy. Also substituting in for the Pacers is number 24, Simeon German.
Feed inside. Crawford has it. Crawford drives. Crawford loses the handle, and Blackwell maintains possession. Demetrius Dixon with it now. Dixon drives. Dixon fires to the corner for Kennedy. Kennedy finds the bucket.
Three-point basket, Dwight Kennedy.
And the offensive explosion continues for the Pacers. 24-7 your score. That across. It's Easley with the ball. Easley to Crawford. Crawford back to Wash. Wash drives. Gets it into Easley. It's knocked off of a Pacer and out. It'll be Panther basketball.
A good job by Jalen McCoy on that help side defense. Was able to poke that ball loose last minute to prevent that easy two buckets.
Schuler on the inbound. That's McElroy with the ball. Excuse me, that's Stewart, Dejon Stewart. His three-pointer is off the mark, rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell drives from the screen. Foul, goes down hard again. He'll shoot two here. That's Timothy McElroy charged with that foul. And another full media timeout. We will take another break, 24-7. We'll be back with free throws in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Today's contest presented by Innovative Solutions. For all your printing or design needs, go to Innovative Solutions. Just let them know USC Aiken sent you. Rajon Blackwell at the free throw line for the Pacers. He'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first. He remains perfect at the line, 3 for 3. And another perfect trip for to the line for Rajon Blackwell, 2 for 2, 26-7 your score. Pacers on top. Michael Schuler bringing it up for the Panthers. He flips to Wash, who finds Stewart. Stewart back to Schuler. Schuler drives on Simeon German. He'll draw the foul.
Foul was on number 24 of the Pacers, Simeon German. That's his first, it's the team's third. Visiting the line to shoot 2 is number 23, Dayton Stewart. Actually, it's number 2, Michael Schuler.
So Schuler will shoot 2 now. He rims out on the first. One for 2 there for Schuler. 26-8. Dixon running point. Crosses the half-court line. Thought about a three-pointer there, but reconsidered. Works it inside. Blackwell loses the ball. It's on the ground. German diving for it. German's got it. Possession arrow to the Pacers, so they will keep it.
Basketball belongs to the Pacers.
Yeah, we talked about that back door earlier and how the Pacers have been doing a good job there. The Claflin, they were there to defend it well there with a poke ball loose.
Yeah, adjusting their defensive scheme just a little bit. That backdoor cut was there for them. The mid-range shot there from McCoy off the mark, rebounded by German. He puts one up off the mark again. McCoy misses his rebound and finally brought down by the Panthers. John Whitehead with that rebound. Inside, turning, firing over German. Tight defense there, a great shot, good finish by Timothy McElroy. Dixon, he's guarded by Stewart. The three-pointer from Rajon Blackwell falls. Blackwell having a day for himself, 10 points already here early in this first half. That's the dangerous part of this Pacer offense is many options, and you can't cover all of them. Rajon Blackwell taking advantage there for the big threes. The drive to the corner. Off the mark. And rebounded by Kennedy. Kennedy will be fouled. They'll call that on Demarius Wash.
Foul is on number 3 of the Panthers, Demarius Wash. That's his first in the team's fifth.
That's going to bring on Derek Sinkler Jr.
And number 10.
as well as Bryson Dennis. Dixon driving. Dixon feeds to Blackwell. Blackwell to German. German works it inside to McCoy. McCoy turns. He's going to be fouled. So free throw trip for Jalen McCoy.
Foul is on number 15, John Whitehead. That's his first. It's the team's sixth. Going to the line to shoot 2 is number 12.
Claflin has done a good job defending him so far. No, Jalen McCoy is known for his left hook. He's been trying to get it up a lot this matchup, but they've did a good job defending it.
Yeah, the leading scorer for the Pacers coming into today's contest. He's held to 0 currently, but he'll look to change that at the line. Off the mark on the first.
He's currently shooting 54% on the year from the line.
Yeah, leading scorer for the Pacers, but has struggled at the free throw line. In one area he hasn't been as efficient. but he knocks down one of the two there, so gets himself on the board and stretches this Pacer lead 30-10 now. 20-point lead for the Pacers here early. 9 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. McCoy doing a good job there, nearly knocked that loose. The drive, the fire, and a foul. John Whitehead III will head to the line now.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 30, Demetrius Dixon. That's his first, it's the team's fourth. At the charity stripe shooting two is number 15, John Whitehead.
Whitehead shooting an even 60% from the line this year.
And that one did everything but drop, rolled out after falling early.
Johnson and Terry Horn.
And he'll take a 1-for-2 trip there. Right out with it. The screen from German. Right out, drives. Right out to McCoy. McCoy thought about the three-pointer, kicks it to the corner. Firing for Horn. In off the glass. The bank is open here at the Convocation Center. Horn with 8 points. That slow offensive start that I mentioned he's been getting off to this season, he is not doing it today. As that rebound goes to Tyler Johnson. Johnson goes up. They're going to call that a clean block. Now the Panthers pushing in position. He jumped. They're going to call it a double dribble. It'll be Pacer basketball.
And substituting back on the court for Claflin is number 23, Dejon Stewart.
Dejon Stewart back on the floor now. McCoy with it. McCoy off the screen from German. McCoy flips to Tyler Johnson, to Horn. Horn wants to work it inside, directing traffic. He gets it to McCoy. McCoy backing down to Horn. Long three for Horn, off the mark. Works it inside, off the mark. Good defense there by the Pacers in transition to disrupt that shot from McElroy. McCoy now. Driving. Horn. Horn dribbling, goes to work, kicks it back to McCoy. McCoy drives, turns, fires, off the mark. Rebounded by Stewart, pushed ahead. Whitehead. That pass is knocked loose from Wash. Wash was trying to get it to Whitehead, but he lost the ball. And that takes us to a full media timeout. We will take a break. We'll be back in just over a minute. Welcome back, everyone. 7:50 left here in the first half. The Pacers on top of the Claflin Panthers, 33-11. Pacers getting it done on all phases offensively right now, and the defense has been just as good.
Definitely is. They're firing from all cylinders, especially from that three-point line. They're usually a good three-point shooting team, so we're not surprised here tonight. Hopefully they can keep that up.
Panthers with the ball, looking to get some offense going. They're tightly defended, and another miscommunication from the Panthers gets a turnover. Unforced errors here killing the Panthers. Jalen McCoy will take it out. He gets it to Jamil Rideout. Rideout defended by Dejon Stewart. German loses the ball. It's a fight for it. And a jump ball, possession error to the Panthers. No, they'll call a foul. It'll be a foul on Simeon German. That'll be his second foul.
Checking back in the Pacer lineup is number 15, Chetla Delva.
Tyler Johnson defending there. Zion Obanla with the ball. He drives off the mark, rebounded by Horn, going up big for it. Horn, he's going to drive himself. He's blocked. And it'll be out off of, I believe, Chedlet Delva. And it's going to be Panther basketball. Timothy McElroy back on the floor now. Working it inside. McElroy, the three-pointer, off the mark, rebounded by Delva. That shot from Dejon Stewart. Right out. He's got the ball. Johnson. Johnson to Horn now. Horn to McCoy. McCoy backing down. Flips it inside to Delva. Delva with a big finish. Great pass there by Jalen McCoy to catch Delva on the backside. Now Wash has it. He's directing traffic. Calls for the screen. He'll get it. He drives. Gets inside. And it's loose, and it's recovered by the Pacers. Rideout flips to Horn. Horn back to Rideout. Rideout for three. Rideout is money from the three-point line tonight. 38-11, 9 points from Rideout, all coming from beyond the arc, and a timeout taken. So it appeared, but it looks like everything's going to go on as normal. So Schuler will come on, and he'll direct traffic for the Panthers. And another miscue on in a passing lane. Jamil Rideout with the ball. He goes up strong. He's going to be fouled.
Yeah, the Panthers not communicating effectively on offense there, and the Pacers definitely making them pay for it.
Yeah, multiple times now, the Pacers have taken advantage of those errant passes from the Panthers. So Rideout will head to the free throw line.
He's shooting 73% on the year.
He knocks that first one down. And a 2-for-2 trip for Jamil Rideout. Finally getting some points from inside the arc instead. 11 on the contest for Rideout, 42-11. And an easy cut there, nice move to get to the basket. That's going to be Derek Sinkler. Rideout with the ball. He's chased to the half-court line. Rideout looking for somebody to bail him out. He gets it to Delva. Delva over to Horn. Horn to Rideout to Johnson. Johnson picks it up. Back to Rideout to Horn again. Horn able to corral it. The three-pointer just rims out Rebounded by McCoy, and the putback is good.
There's that little hook we talked about earlier. Good job for Jalen McCoy there to stay attentive to the play. They got the offensive board. Easy bucket.
Stayed active. It was a great play there by McCoy. Now Michael Schuler has it. Schuler. It's going to be Whitehead. He fires from the mid-range off the mark. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson on the screen from Delvin. Step back, fires, and drops it. That was a nasty shot from Tyler Johnson.
It definitely was. Hand right in his face, shot right over. Nothing but net.
And the Pacers' hot offensive day continues. 45 points here in the first half. The three from Whitehead off the mark. Rebounded by McCoy. The only thing hotter than the Pacers' offense is their defense, holding the Panthers to just 13 so far.
Oh, yeah.
Horn with the ball. Now to Rideout. Rideout drives. Hit a fadeaway. Long pass ahead. And sloppy transition defense there gives an easy bucket to Derek Sinkler. Near shift change for the Pacers. 4 new faces will be checking in here in just a moment. Jalen McCoy with it. McCoy gets the man off his feet and finishes with the hook.
A good drive there. He had the advantage, saw the mismatch, went up to the basket, one pump fake, easy bucket.
Terry Horn with the defense. Pass. Sinkler loses the ball on a whistle.
Foul on the base of number 15, Chandler Delva. That's his first. It's the team's 6th. We have a full
And that takes us to a full media timeout. We will take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. 47-15 your score. Welcome back, everyone. Jamie Pierre-Louis, Demetrius Dixon, Rajon Blackwell, and Devin Evans all on the floor now for the Pacers. Another near errant pass for the Panthers. They've had 2 of those already today. The long pass over. It's going to be intercepted. Jalen McCoy doing his best Champ Bailey impression, taking that one away. Going up and getting that one. Demetrius Dixon to Blackwell. Blackwell, a lot of contact there, but no whistle. Dixon with it to the corner for Pierre-Louis. To McCoy. McCoy drives inside. McCoy turns, fires, and the finish. Smooth as butter for Jalen McCoy.
That left hook's a problem. Good defense there. Once again, better offense.
Working it inside. It's Camden Easley. He fires over Devin Evans. It's off the mark and rebounded by Blackwell. Now Blackwell wants to run, and he puts the brakes on. Blackwell to McCoy. McCoy drives to the corner for Evans. Evans works it inside, bully ball, turns, fires, and the finish.
As soon as he got the ball, he immediately noticed that mismatch, backed him up in the post, hook shot, got the job done.
Took advantage on the bully ball there. Jalen Williams bringing it up. He flips to Camden Easley, who finds Crawford. Crawford thought about a three, but he'll rethink that. He flips it back to Williams. Williams fires. High arcing shot, no good. Rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell gets the screen from McCoy. He drives. He puts it up. And a whistle. They're going to call it a foul.
Substituting in for Claflin is number 15, John Whitehead. Coming on the court for the Pacers is number 4, Samarian Bond.
Samarian Bond on the floor for the Pacers now. So no foul. I believe they're going to say it was out. Jamie Pierre-Louis for three. He misses everything, and it'll be out off of Devin Evans. Drive and a blocking foul called against Rajon Blackwell.
Foul was on number 1, Rajon Blackwell. That's his first. It's the team 7. Visiting the charity strike for Claflin is number 23, Dejon Stewart.
So Dejon Stewart will shoot two. And he drops the first.
The Pacers just got a foul there. It's nice to see that they're still aggressive. A lot of teams, they're up by this much. They want to kind of lay off the gas and not apply no pressure, but Pacers are still running after it. Still got that energy they had to start the game off.
And off the mark there from Stewart on the second, rebounded by Evans. Now Blackwell will bring it up. Both teams in the bonus here in this final minute of the half. Evans with the ball. Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell to Pierre-Louis, to Dixon for three. Off the mark. And rebounded by Crawford. Crawford pushing the pace. And a nice finish through tight defense. The Pacers had 4-on-1 there on Crawford, and he still got the finish. Blackwell. Pacers looking to dribble it out a little bit here to Dixon. 27 seconds left in the half, about 10 seconds separating the shot in the game clock. Evans with it. Evans backing down, turns. He's going to be fouled. That one will go against Camden Easley.
The foul was on number 12, Camden Easley. That's his first. It's the team's 8. Going to the line for the Pacers, number 21, Devin Evans.
Evans off the mark on his first.
Substituting in for Claflin, number 2, Michael Schuler.
And an 0 for 2 trip there. Samarian Bond flying in to get that rebound, but he lost control. Rebounded by the Panthers, who have no shot clock. Jalen Williams with it. 5 seconds left. Williams drives. Williams to the rack, and the finish.
Basket by number 5, Jalen Williams.
And so that will do it for the first half. 51-20, an offensive explosion for the Pacers here in the first half. We're going to take a 15-minute break, and we'll be back. We'll have first half stats for you before the start of the second half. And we'd like to take a quick look at your halftime stats presented by the South Carolina Education Lottery. Brought since 2002, the lottery has raised more than $7.6 billion to support education. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com. In the first half, the Pacers, an offensive explosion, shooting 44.7% from the field as a team, 53% from the three-point line. Pacers were led by Jamil Rideout's 11 points, followed closely by Rajon Blackwell, who had 10, Terry Horn with 8. Meanwhile, for the Claflin Panthers, they were led by Dejon Stewart, who had 6, and then tied with 4 apiece were Gregory Crawford and Derek Sinkler Jr. They shot a measly 11% from the three-point line, just 1 for 9, 26% from the field, leading the way for the rebounders. For the Pacers, Jalen McCoy with 7, a three-way tie behind him between Terry Horn, Tyler Johnson, and Rajon Blackwell. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, Demarius Wash led the way with 4 rebounds, 3 for John Whitehead III and Dejon Stewart. That's your first half stats. We'll take another break. We'll be back in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds with the start of the second half. 51-20 your score. Welcome back, everyone. Second half of this men's basketball contest between the USC Aiken Pacers and the Claflin Panthers. Pacers on top, 51-20. I'm Jordan Phillips, joined by DQ Joseph for the second half. Panthers looking to dig themselves out of a hole here. 31-point deficit Pacers getting it done on both ends of the floor in the first half as Tyler Johnson knocks that one away just out of bounds.
They're looking for the Pacers to keep up the intensity here. Coming into the second half, like you mentioned, they did a great job in the first half. And the Panthers have not had an answer for them yet.
And no answer for either end. The Pacers getting what they want offensively and taking away the ball on the defensive end as well, creating turnovers, forcing tough shots, just like that one there, but a foul called against Tyler Johnson.
Wow, that's on the Pacers number 3, Tyler Johnson.
That'll be his second, or his first, excuse me.
And a visit to charity stripe by Jalen Williams for 2.
And off the mark there was Jalen Williams' free throw.
He's over 4 on the season so far, looking to get his first make here today.
And he'll knock down 1 of 2. Jamil Rideout with the ball. Rideout. Driving, Rideout loses the ball. It's taken away by the Panthers, and they're on the break. And another foul this time, that one going against Bryson Dennis.
The foul was on the Pacers number 3, Tyler Johnson.
Called for will be Tyler Johnson, his second so far in less than a minute here in the second half.
It sends Bryson Dennis to the line for 2.
Dennis, 8 for 10 from the free throw line this year.
And he'll continue his hot shooting there, 80% coming into today's game. A 2-for-2 trip there for Bryson Dennis.
See, the Panthers, they're keeping up this full court pressure defense here. It was unsuccessful in the first half.
Rideout with the ball. Rideout thought about another 3. He was 3 for 3 in the first half. And he'll instead settle for a up and under layup and a finish at the rim. Dennis with the ball now. A long 3, no good. Chasing down the rebound, it's loose, and Evans comes away with it. Horn with the ball, flips to Johnson. Johnson over to Rideout. Johnson, Rideout back to Johnson. Now Evans with it, back to Johnson. Rideout to McCoy. McCoy turns, fires, and the finish.
Basket by number 12, Jalen McCoy.
He is deadly with that jump hook at the rim. Ball's loose, poked away by Terry Horn, and Horn almost had a fast break there, but it was recovered. Jalen Williams from the corner, and he knocks down the 3. Excuse me, that was Bryson Dennis on that shot. Rideout with the ball. Evans for 3. Evans with the bucket.
3-point basket, Devin Evans.
So 6 points for Evans. Nice 3-point shot there from Devin Evans. Ball's loose. Rideout almost had it. Dennis to the corner for Williams. Williams shot off the mark. Going up for it is Evans, but coming away with it are the Panthers, and a nice finish at the rim. That was Demarius Wash.
Second chance bucket there for the Panthers. A little offensive rebound.
And some contact there, no call. McCoy thought about a 3-pointer. He'll drive it in instead. And a travel.
Substituting in for Claflin, number 23, Dejon Stewart.
So Dejon Stewart comes on the floor. Stewart picked up by Johnson. Inside to McElroy. McElroy to Wash. Wash at the rim. And the finish. Rattles it home. Johnson now will bring it up. Johnson to Evans, back to Johnson. To Evans again. Evans for three. Off the mark. Rebounded. Knocked loose by McCoy, but it'll go out. That's going to bring on Dwight Kennedy, Samarian Bond, Demetrius Dixon, and Rajon Blackwell, and Shedlet Delva. So a full shift change for the Pacers.
Number 15, Shedlet Delva. Number 4, Samarian Boyd. And number 10, Dwight Kennedy.
The three-pointer there, off the mark, or excuse me, the mid-range off the mark, and a foul called. They'll say he stepped out of bounds, actually, so it'll be Pacer basketball.
And substituting for Claflin, number 21, Gregory Crawford.
The Panthers doing a better job this half of fighting for the boards. I know the Pacers won the rebound battle in the first half, and they're coming out really crashing those boards hard.
Demetrius Dixon moving the ball up. He's at half court. He flips it up to Kennedy. Back to Dixon. Dixon to the corner for Boyd, for Bond. Kennedy for three. And he knocks down the three-pointer.
Three-point basket, Dwight Kennedy.
The drive out to Crawford. Crawford will draw the foul, and that's going to go against. It's going to go against. That'll be Samarian Bond.
It's the team's third. And before number 21, Gregory Crawford goes to the charity stripe. A full media timeout.
And that will take us to a full media timeout. We will take a break, and we will be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Today's contest presented by Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. Home, auto, or life insurance. Contact Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance here in Aiken. Get a quote from the best in the business and tell them USC Aiken sent you. Panthers at the line. It's going to be Gregory Crawford. And he'll be off the mark on the first.
He's over 3 from the line of the year, looking to make his first free throw here tonight.
And he'll do just that. 1 for 2 for Crawford. Bond gets it ahead to Blackwell. Pacers got to cross the half-court line, and they do. Demetrius Dixon will have possession. Dixon to Bond. Bond works it inside to Dixon. Dixon goes to work, turns to Blackwell. Blackwell thought about a three, but he's tightly guarded by Schuler. Blackwell goes to the rim, and he's fouled.
We've seen throughout the year and the night, Blackwell definitely isn't afraid to attack the paint. He uses his speed to get in there. A lot of defenders usually think they can guard him, but he's so quick he gets past them and draws a foul here back at the line.
rimming out on the first.
Back on the court for the Panthers, number 1, Zion Obanya.
So 1-for-2 trip there for Blackwell. 62-31 the score. That one's inside. Zion Obanya with it. Obanya goes to the rim, off the mark, gets his own rebound. The fadeaway, off the mark again, rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell, drive to Bond. Bond, a nice move to Dixon. Dixon flips it ahead to Bond. Bond underneath the rim. And an offensive foul. They're going to call a charge on Samarian Bond.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 4, Samarian Bond. That's his second and the team's 4th.
So it'll be Dejon Stewart with the ball now for the Panthers. Works it inside to Obanya. Obanya to Crawford, blocked by Delva. And the ball tied up. It'll go to the Pacers. They're going to call that a foul. It's going to go against Michael Schuler.
That's his 3rd and the team's 2nd this half.
A trap down low. Bond gets the pass from Blackwell, and it's knocked out, and it'll be Pacer basketball. Dixon with the ball now. Dixon drives to Blackwell in the corner for 3, but he will be fouled. So Blackwell's going to shoot 3.
Foul is on number 2, Michael Schuler.
That's going against Schuler. His 3rd foul.
Going to the line for the rare 3 free throws. It's Rajon Blackwell.
And off the mark on that free throw. One for 2 there for Blackwell.
Substituting in for Claflin are number 15, John Whitehead, number 3, Demarius Wash, and number 5, Jalen Williams.
So 2 for 3 from the line there for Rajon Blackwell. Made the trap. Obanya with it now. Obanya. And a double dribble. Turnover. Sends it to the Pacers. Now the drive from Dixon. Blackwell has it to Delva. Now to Dixon once again. Now to Blackwell again. The screen from Delva. Ball's loose. It's on the floor and it's rebounded by Obanya. The pass to Wash. Wash drives on the much smaller Kennedy, but Delva is there for the help defense and the block. And it goes out off of Wash. So the block for Delva there. That long pass ahead disrupted and taken away by Wash, and the easy put-back finish for John Whitehead III.
Unnecessary turnover there by the Pacers. The Panthers are definitely more active on defense in this second half. I know the Pacers, they kind of switched up their press. I know the first half, like I said, the Pacers didn't have some trouble, getting past it. But this half here, they kind of switched it up, got a little trap action going, and it's causing some problems here for the Pacers.
Yeah, that trap down low is definitely causing issues for the Pacers, as you mentioned. Evans with it. He flips it back to Dixon. And Dixon crossing the half-court line. Dixon to Kennedy. Kennedy almost ran into his own man. Now there's Blackwell. Blackwell to Evans. Evans to Blackwell to the corner for Kennedy for three. And drops it down. Dwight Kennedy with 9 points.
Dwight Kennedy.
Kennedy red hot from three tonight. And the foul. They're going to call that a foul on the floor.
Might have got away with a hook there, but ref might have not seen it.
Three-pointer there, off the mark. That was Bryson Dennis, rebounded though by Obanla. Driving in is Wash. It's going to be stripped. It'll be out off of the Pacer. Panther basketball, Simeon German coming in now in relief of Chedlet Delva. Obanla with it. Obanla with a big finish over three Pacers. Goodness gracious. The hammer from Zion Obanla.
Definitely brought it down there. Good attack. Finish on the defenders, all three of them.
Yeah, well defended as well by the Pacers. Just a great finish by Obanla on that play.
Oh, yeah.
German with the ball now. It's stripped by Obanla, but recovered by the Pacers.
We have a full media timeout.
That will take us to a full media timeout. We will take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Today's contest presented by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center been serving the community for a long time. For any of your vehicle needs, please go to Tyler's Tire and Auto and tell them USC Aiken Athletics sent you over. Pacers with a 34-point lead here over the Claflin Panthers. Rajon Blackwell on the inbound. He gets it to Demetrius Dixon. Blackwell loses the ball. He gets it back, and a big rejection and a little bit of jawing, deservedly so, from John Whitehead III. Goodness gracious, what an emphatic block. Pacers with the ball, though. Dwight Kennedy has it. Kennedy is going to be fouled.
We have a full timeout.
And a full timeout called. We will take a break. We'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. 67-33 your score. 11 minutes, 17 seconds left in this contest. Pacers with the lead over the Claflin Panthers. The Pacers have possession. They'll get the inbound here underneath the basket. And we are set to go. German working it inside, turns, fires, rattles it off the rim. It's out. The drive now from Wash. Demarius Wash inside, loses the ball. It is going to be out off of a Panther in Pacer basketball. A near shift change now for the Pacers. We're going to see Tyler Johnson, Jalen McCoy, Terry Horn, and Jamil Rideout all checking in. Only Simeon German remains from the previous. Rideout, drives, gets it ahead to McCoy. McCoy feeds to Johnson. Off the mark, rebounded by McCoy. McCoy hook, and he finishes. Evergreen statement, Jalen McCoy finishing the hook shot at the rim. 69-33 now. The drive by Obanla. He loses the ball, and it's Pacer basketball. Inside to Johnson, Johnson to McCoy. McCoy now to Johnson. Back to McCoy, Pacers crossing half court. McCoy with it. McCoy. Now to Rideout. Rideout loses the ball, but Johnson is there. Went out off of the, looks like the ball bounced out of bounds before it got to Johnson, so it'll be turnover. Panther basketball. Bryson Daniels with the ball. Daniels, pull-up jumper, and the nice finish there from Daniels.
Good job there, take the defender down, do a little step back, knock down the jumper.
Rideout. Flips ahead to McCoy. The Euro and the finish for Jalen McCoy. And one opportunity for Jalen McCoy. What a beautiful Euro step on that play.
Oh yeah, definitely was.
That's his fourth. It's the team's fourth. Checking in at number 4, Timothy McElroy, and number 21, Gregory Crawford, and McCoy at the line for the 3-point play.
We know Jalen's known for his left hook, but today he's shown us that he can definitely knock down those contested baskets with the right as well.
You can get things done either hand and in a variety of different ways. Like you said, you're used to seeing him with that left hook there, but that Euro step finish with that right hand was nice on that play.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of floor maintenance going on as McCoy prepares to shoot the free throw here. And looks like things are ready to go here. Nope. Gonna switch to the towel instead. (71-35) here. Jalen McCoy preparing to shoot a free throw after we finish up the housekeeping on the floor.
Oh, yeah, he's working hard.
Getting things done, making sure everything's spotless. Spirit squad getting in on the action, cheering on the floor maintenance team.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody getting in on the action now. Applause from the crowd, a standing ovation as action set to resume. McCoy at the free throw line. And McCoy converts the hoop and the harm. 72-37 lead for the Pacers. Inside, Crawford with it now. Crawford, I believe they're going to call, yeah, they're going to call a foul. That's going to go against,
The basket was good.
I think it'll be against German. Or excuse me, Jalen McCoy called for that one.
Gregory Crawford at the line for the three-point play.
And Crawford knocks down the free throw. Johnson has it. He gets it to right out. It's loose. Flipped ahead to Crawford, and the big finish.
The basket by number 21, Gregory Crawford.
Johnson with it now. Johnson to right out. Right out ahead to McCoy. To the corner for Horn. Horn drives to right out. Right out for three. And right out off the mark. His perfect day from the line comes to an end. Tyler Johnson's going to be blocked. Drive ahead, the finish off the backboard and in. Timothy McElroy and a whistle. Timeout called by the Pacers.
Panthers coming to life here.
72-44, they've cut the lead to 28. That'd be a 30-second timeout. The Pacers just look a little discombobulated there on that inbound pass. They haven't quite been able to get anything going down there. Are you seeing anything, DQ?
Yeah, man, like I said, we talked about it earlier, that full court trap, the Panthers defense are more active with their hands. They're moving around a lot, and they're making sure that they're taking advantage of most of these offensive possessions. Got an easy dunk there just now, as well as a layup back-to-back. So they're showing the intensity, and they're looking to get back into this game if they can do that.
Panthers slowly but surely trying to claw their way back in, as you mentioned, creating turnovers off those inbound traps. We're going to see if the Pacers will have an answer for it as they get ready to break out of this timeout here. Again, 72-44 your score, 8:45 left in the second half. Seen stranger things happen. The Pacers need to, tighten up and make sure they keep things clean here, and this lead could quickly dissipate. 72-44 in the second half.
They definitely need to regroup here. We saw that the Panthers in the first half not shooting so well from the three line, so they made some adjustments, and they're doing a better job here attacking the paint, drawing those fouls, and going to the free throw line.
McCoy with it to right out. Across the floor to Horn. Horn wide open. Off the mark, though. Rebounded by Schuler. Schuler drives coast to coast. Flips it to the corner for Crawford. The three off the mark. Rebounded by German. Now right out with it. Right out, slowing things down. He drives to the corner. The three ball off the side of the backboard, but rebounded by German. Going up strong. Couldn't finish. gets his own rebound. It's loose. Tyler Johnson with it now. Another miss and a rebound finally by Timothy McElroy. Dennis with the ball and an easy finish at the rim.
Poor transition defense there. You're about to mention it.
Yeah, more poor defense on the transition there. An easy play for Gregory Crawford. 72-46 now. And it'll be another shift change for the Pacers. Horn, ball's loose, another takeaway and a foul.
Just a little lackadaisical there with the ball.
Quickly and quietly, the Panthers are slowly chipping away at this lead, down to 26 now. And that's going to send the Panthers to the free throw line as this full timeout is taken. We will come back in just a minute with free throws. Welcome back, everyone. 72-46 your score. Pacers on top. The Panthers doing their best to claw their way back into this game. Rice and Dennis at the free throw line. Panthers will be in the bonus. And that knocks down that free throw. And 2 for 2 there for Dennis.
And on the court, number 10, Derek Sinkler.
So another chunk of this lead disappearing here for the Pacers. Devin Evans will inbound. Blackwell has it. He's running. Dixon with it now. Dixon. Flips to Evans. Evans to Kennedy. Kennedy to Dixon again. The screen from Delva. Dixon. Step back 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Delva. Goes up strong in the finish from Delva.
Number 15, Kevin Delva.
Big bucket there from the Pacers. Again, this lead's still large, but just good to get a bucket in as that 3 is off the mark and rebounded by Kennedy. Thanks to the tip from Evans. Blackwell driving to Kennedy. Kennedy for 3. Off the mark. Blackwell touched it last. It'll be Pacer basketball, or Panther basketball, excuse me.
Number 3 for the Panthers, Demarius Wash.
Yeah, Blackwell try to keep that play alive. He's one of the leading rebounders here tonight with 6 of them. So he's definitely crashing offensive glass, defensive as well.
Wash with the ball. Flips it ahead. 3-pointer off the mark. Rebounded by Blackwell. Blackwell for 3. Off the mark. That'll be out off of Delva. It'll be Panther basketball. fade away there. Jumper by John Whitehead is good. 24-point lead for the Pacers. Evans with the ball. Evans to Dixon. Pacers have to get it across, and Dixon will do just that. Dixon flips to Delva. Ball's loose. Delva recovers. Delva back to Blackwell. To Evans. Evans driving. To Delva again. Delva to Blackwell. Blackwell inside, and the finish off the glass.
Basket by number 1, Bryson Blackwell.
Good off-ball movement there by Blackwell. Saw his teammate was in trouble. Did a good job of staying active. Easy bucket for 2.
A nice finish there. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. The three-pointer off the mark. Whitehead, the rebound and the finish. A hoop in the harm for the Panthers.
McElroy's basket was good.
That'll be McElroy on that one.
Fouls on number 1 of the Pacers, right on Blackwell. That's his second. It's the team's 8th. Checking the lineup for the Pacers is number 24, Simeon German. And at the charity stripe, Timothy McElroy.
Off the mark there, so no harm, no foul for the Pacers on that one. Blackwell with it to Dixon. Dixon now to Evans. To Kennedy. Kennedy to Dixon, to German. Back to Dixon. Dixon to Evans. Evans loses the handle but regains possession. Turns, the shoot, the fade away, off the mark. And the drive from Whitehead flips to Wash. Wash misses everything. Rebounded, but a foul on the shot. That's Zion Obanla.
Foul is on number 24 of the Pacers, Simeon German. That's his 3rd. It's the team's 9th. And visiting the charity stripe is number 1, Zion Obanla.
Bonla knocking down the first.
And substituting in for Claflin, number 21, Gregory Crawford.
Obanla off the mark, but the rebound by Crawford. Crawford works it to the corner. The pull up. And the finish at the rim.
Basket by number 15, John White.
21-point lead. That'll go out off the Panther.
We have a full media
And a timeout taken. That is a full media timeout. We will take a break. 21-point lead with 3:52 left in the second half. Welcome back, everyone. 3:52 left in the second half. 76-55, your score. That one's picked up by McCoy, and a foul.
Foul is on number 21, Gregory Crawford. That's his first and the team's fifth.
Blackwell inbound goes to Dixon. Dixon flips to Blackwell again. Blackwell rolls it to Kennedy. Kennedy to McCoy. McCoy turns, fires, and the finish by Jalen McCoy.
A good fake there. Uses his body to fake out the defender. Make it think he was going left. He went right. Good finish.
German with a big block there. That brings on Jamil Rideout.
And substituting for Claflin is number 0, Bryson Dennis.
To the corner for Whitehead. It's off the mark. Blackwell has it now. Blackwell to Dixon. Dixon. The pump fake to German. He wasn't ready for it. He loses it. Pushed ahead to Whitehead. And the big finish for Whitehead the third. Dixon with the ball now. Dixon to McCoy. McCoy, the big finish at the rim. A nice two-handed slam. And backing down and playing a little bit of bully ball there with Zion Obanla.
Yeah, might have got away with a little push off there, but basket scored nonetheless.
Pass across. German had the open look at the basket, but couldn't quite finish. Two straight misses there. Rebounded by German. Pacers slowing things down now. Minute 30 left with a big lead. Blackwell gets around, goes to the rim, off the front of the iron. Now moving it up, the three-pointer from the corner, off the mark. Rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers content to keep things moving slow here.
We have timeout on the floor.
And a timeout taken.
The substitution timeout.
So timeout just for substitutions.
Into the game comes Trajan Aiken. Number 22 and number 25, Jordan Simmons.
Trajan Pate, Jordan Simmons on the floor.
Coming in the court for the Pacers.
Melvin Archie, Jamie Pierre-Louis on the floor for the Pacers.
One minute left in regulation. 1 minute.
Right out to Archie. Archie driving. Archie pulls up off the side of the rim. And tried to push that one ahead, but it'll be out of bounds. It'll be Pacer ball. Archie for three, missing everything. 22 seconds left. Shot clock officially turned off. To the corner, the 3-ball falls for Dejon Stewart. 15.6 seconds left. Looks like that's gonna do it for this one. 80-62 your score. Pacers should be just content to let this one dribble out. So it'll be an 18-point victory for the Pacers here.
Yeah, the Pacers ended up taking this one, but that was a resilient effort there by the Panthers as they cut this lead down multiple times, had the Pacers making a run for their money.
Yeah, the Pacers came into the half with a 31-point lead, and the Panthers never got too close, but did battle back in this one. Gave the Pacers a little bit of a scare here, finishing it with just an 18-point deficit, 80-62. But for DQ Joseph, I'm Jordan Phillips. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you for the next contest.